Hey guys, Masterath here. So, you've seen that I've got a lot of Let's Plays for next year. You've seen clips of them. I've even told you that I've done pretty much, well, actually I have. I've done all of the games I need to do for next year. That schedule is now done. That is set in stone. So I'm working on, at the moment, 2017's recordings. So, here is every single game that I will be doing in 2016. And I'll be talking a little bit about each one. So now you know the identities of the games that I'll be doing. And this will be kicking off on the 31st of December with the first game. And it'll run all the way to February the 13th. February the 11th, I believe, of 2017. So, here is all the games pretty much for the next... well, apart from December, the next 13 and a half months. So, let's get going with this! Also, hope you like my wintry sort of wheel. Thanks to Wheel Decide, by the way. Alright, Donkey Kong. So, yep, I'll be playing Donkey Kong on the NES Classics. Yeah, Donkey Kong loading barrels, and it's up to Jumpman to save the world. Alright, next game is going to be Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. Okay, so this is one of the games that I loved when I was a child. I owned it for the Master System. I'm playing the Genesis version because it's a much better quality version. And obviously Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse actually got a remake a few years ago. I haven't got around to playing that yet, but yeah, I like the original. I like it a lot. It's got great music, and it's fairly challenging at points. Next game. Binding of Isaac. This is probably going to be one of those games that I'm going to be really looking forward to uploading to see how you guys like it. So, if people don't know, the Binding of Isaac is a roguelike, similar to Legend of Zelda, the first one, where you go around shooting tears at enemies and trying to kill your own mother, Satan, and maybe even yourself. This game was so popular, it spawned a remake and a DLC add-on, Rebirth and Afterbirth. Afterbirth being released very recently. And obviously, Binding of Isaac Rebirth was my 225 subscriber celebratory video earlier this year. I'm very happy about the Binding of Isaac Let's Play. I think it's going to be very good. Speaking of that, something that's not going to be so good. Where's Waldo for the NES? It's a complete mess. Basically, you have to spot Waldo in a pixelated mess of a game. And stuff like that. It's not a long game at all. Complete it in one video. So, just one video of Where's Waldo, really. Ah, well. But it's probably one of the worst games on the NES. Anyway, next. Pokemon Yellow! Okay, why am I going back to Generation 1 of Pokemon? Shouldn't I be doing Generation 5? Well, you'll see that later. But, I thought that since, technically, Fire Red counts as Generation 3, and I know Pokemon Green was like one of my first, if not my first, Let's Play that's still around. I thought I'd go back to Generation 1 with actual English, not broken English, and take 6 Pokemon that I've never trained before. So, yeah. Lots of healing ladies in this one. No challenge, just trying to get 6 different Pokemon to the top. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance for the GameCube. Okay, so, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance is, I think it was like my second Mortal Kombat game. My first was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Genesis. But Deadly Alliance I liked a lot. Didn't like having to go up against Moloch. But obviously due to, if everyone remembers, Pokemon Channel, my memory card was corrupt and had to be reformatted. That sucks for one reason. I had a fully completed Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance save on that. So I had to spend, I believe, about a week and a half. I went through one controller because I broke it. Just to get this Let's Play going, so you better bloody enjoy it, damn it. So yeah, Deadly Alliance. I play as 5 different characters, take them through the series, pretty much. 1 normal, 1 neutral, 1 evil, 1 good, 1 man, 1 woman. So a bit bigger than most of my Mortal Kombat Let's Plays. Alright, Swords and Sandals. I'm very happy that this came up before Swords and Sandals 2, because I've Let's Played both for next year. But Swords and Sandals, very fun game made by Third Sense Australia and Fizzy.com. Yeah, you make your own gladiator, you fight in arenas, you kick ass, and you can fart in general directions in the second one. But in the first one, you got to take down the tyrant, Chaos. Next up, we have... Alright, so people loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories so much that I thought, well, I do own one more Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses, where they take an actual war that happened, War of the Roses, between Richard III and Henry Tudor, and turn it into a card game. This has got to go well. It's not a bad game. I'd prefer Forbidden Memories, but it's just some of the trying to splice history with Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters. It just messes with my brain a bit. The music's awesome though. The next one is going to be Injustice Gods Among Us. Okay, this is going to be one of my first Let's Plays of next year. I actually Let's Played it Christmas last year. I got it for Christmas last year. And I thought, okay, let's play it. Never actually played Injustice before. But I've played, obviously, my fair share of fighting games. And I liked it a lot. Deathstroke is cheap, but bloody good. Anyway, so we go through the story, including the woman who hates pancakes, and everyone's favourite Joker. And a rogue Superman. What the hell? So what's next on the list? We've got so many to go through. Oh, no! Okay, so... people know what I think is the worst football game in history. Onside. I decided, in a few days of complete masochism, to let's play this, including going through manager mode and one season of player mode. And I've got to say this, I've been traumatized as a result. Worst football game ever. What is next? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for the PlayStation 1. Okay, so for people who have been watching my channel for a while, I've done 3 Who Wants to Be a Millionaire games. All for the Game Boy Advance. I've done the original, the second edition, and the junior edition. This is the PS1 version, which I do also own. I thought I'd bring back Who Wants to Be a Millionaire one more time, because, well, I like the quizzing. I like trying to see if my brain knows anything at all. And hopefully, we can get more than the grand this time. Also, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Let's Plays for me have become some of my most popular ones. The view count on them are, like, shocking. It's like 800 views per one. So, yeah, that's amazing. So, why not bring this back one more time? Right, next up is going to be Castlevania The Adventure. Again, this is going to be another one of those Let's Plays going to be happening at the start, like the first few months of the year. We play as Christopher Belmont with slow frame rates. He's slow as hell. We're in black and white. And there are death spikes killing us all. And we can jump from a rope and die, but we can crawl down a rope and live. Continuity right there. Right, next game. Feel Amaze! Alright, this is going to be my Christmas special next year. Pretty much, you got to take an orb to an exit. Pretty much, does anyone remember Bubble Ghost for the Game Boy? Very similar to that. It's a game that I believe cost me 99 pence. So that's about $1.50 for you Americans out there. It's on Steam. Quite a fun little game, to be honest. And there's a Christmas mode on it. That's why it's my Christmas Let's Play. So yeah! Quite a fun game, actually. Very good for 99 pence. Alright, Rise to Resurrection. Okay, so this is the sequel to Rise of the Robots. Now, Rise of the Robots will be uploaded next month. And it'll be one of my last Let's Plays of the year. And that game was terrible. This game is also very bad. It's another fighting game. You go around with robots, but the good thing about this one is you can choose what robots you want, and there are actually combos and special abilities you can do. So it's a plus, I guess, but a lot of people say that this was worse. I don't think so. I wouldn't say it's much better, but I'd say it's better. God damn it, Brian May. Why did you put your name to this? You went from Queen to this. Seriously. Right, Shadow of the Beast for the Genesis. This is a game that I've owned for a while, but never actually completed it until I did the Let's Play. It's a short game, but it's a bloody difficult one. Really tough. You go around as a weird purple thing with Hulk shorts on, and you punch things. And in the end, you get a jetpack and a gun! And you gotta take out a troll's toenail at the end. Honestly, that's actually what you're supposed to do. You think I'm lying? I wish I was. Alright, Whack Your Boss. This is going to be another one of those games that's going to be at the start of the year. It's a flash game. Have you ever hated your boss so much that you wish you could kill them in so many numerous ways? Well, you really need help for that one before you do something you regret. But until then, there's a game for it. So, yes, kill your boss in so many different ways. Lovely. Right, what's next? Mario and Yoshi. Okay, so this is going to be, I believe, my third Let's Play of next year. Also known as Yoshi, I believe, in Japan. It was released for the Nintendo and the Game Boy. I'm playing the Nintendo version because I own the Game Boy version and the Nintendo version is just a scaled up better version. So I thought I'd give you that one instead. Mario holds up his enemies like Goombas and more Goombas and fire flowers and Yoshi eggs, and you purchase a puzzle game. It's like Tetris, only Mario styled. Quite fun though, very addicting. Alright, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I own Budokai 2, but it doesn't work. So I thought, hell, let's do Budokai 3. We go through Goku's story and find out how really bad I am at World Tournament mode. Yeah. But, story mode, Goku, Kakarot. Yeah. Next up, it is Missing Translation. Okay, so this is a free game on Steam. It's a puzzle game. Pretty much you got to go through loads of puzzles. You get randomly abducted for some reason when you go out for a midnight walk after waking up halfway through the night. And you got to do puzzles to get home. Oh no. And everyone speaks in lines. That's it. Like someone speaking in lines like a style of a chair. It's an alright game, but I'd say it's an alright game for a free game. You know, not very long though. Right, next up. Prince of Persia. Okay, so people may have seen this in my montage and they go, oh god, he's trying that again? Yes, I am. I believe in 2011, I tried to complete Prince of Persia for the Master System. And I failed. So, about 4 or 5 years onwards, I am back to try and beat it. Do I succeed, though? Afraid you'll have to find out about that one. So, next game is Destruction Derby for the PS1. This spawned a few sequels, and is a car game. It's a driving game, so you either go around courses, you smash into everything, hopefully opponents. Your car may be wrecked, and a lot of other stuff, really. Trust me, you get points for spinning them around like a record baby. Yeah. Next game. Alright, Road Wars Arenas of Destruction. One of my first Let's Plays was Road Wars Advanced Destruction on the GBA. And I own Arenas of Destruction. Obviously, for people who know, I'm a huge fan of Road Wars when it was on. It was absolutely brilliant. So much fun. To the point that I even made my own fan-made version of it. By the way, MRW 15th Anniversary Special, 10th of December. Yeah. Okay, plugging out the way. You make your own robots, you go through tournaments, you go through all over the world, like Sao Paulo, the North Sea, England, America, and Germany. Oh, yes. So, next up, the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Okay, people probably aren't going to be very happy about this one. They know there's going to be comedy involved with on-site, with me saying how shit it is. But this is obviously going to be uploaded when Euro 2016 is going on. And bloody hell, England's actually made it through to that. I, as an Englishman, am shocked. So, yeah, we get to, I'm going to play the first FIFA, or the first sort of football game, which actually involves you playing football, that I ever played, to be honest. Well, the second one. First was FIFA 95, but there's no chance I'm playing that one yet. Also, we see the birth of a legend in this. And leave that open to see who you think it may be. Anyway, moving on next. Pong! Right, okay. Pretty much the first game. It's not really, let's be honest. 10's for 2 and a few other stuff. But this is Pong! 2 rectangular pieces batting a square against each other. How well we've evolved since then with gaming. Next up. Oh, we're getting close to the end, I believe. Alright, this is the one that everyone's probably been waiting for. I have finally finished Final Fantasy X. It is my longest Let's Play to date. So my current longest Let's Play is Dragon Quest IX, and that's going up right now. That was, I believe, 18 hours and, like, just under 40 minutes. 18 hours, 40 minutes. 54 parts. This one is nearly 30 hours long. 81 parts in this Let's Play. You play as Tidus, or Tidus, or that annoying guy in chaps. And you have to kill your father. You have to see your own mother, who's already dead. And then you fall in love with this woman, who's going to die, apparently. And then you find out you're nothing but a dream. Spoiler alert, guys. So, next up. Poker Night in the inventory, alright. Do you love your Telltale characters? Do you like your characters playing poker? Do you like Max playing poker? Do you like Tycho playing poker? Strong Bad or the Heavy from Team Fortress 2? This is the game for you, because you get to go and beat them in a game of poker. Yeah. Poker Night in the inventory. It's a Steam game, not that expensive. Fun though. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Okay, this is going to be, I believe, one of my first games of next year's Let's Play schedule. Obviously, I've played the Philosopher's Stone this year, so why not do the sequel? I now also own Prisoner of Azkaban for the PS2. If I get good at that game, I'll probably Let's Play that. Anyway, HP Source is back for a second year at Hogwarts. Alright, we're getting to the end slowly. What is next? Smurf Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. My first ColecoVision Let's Play. I believe it was made in 1982, 1983, something like that. You players, Smurf. You jump over fences, you jump over things. You've got to make sure you don't get killed by skulls and ledges and fences to save Smurfette from Gargamel's Castle. Which is seriously, like, right down the road. Maybe you should have got planning permission for that or something. Or get a door! That'd be good. Right, next. Serpent. Okay, Serpent is a Game Boy game. And it's pretty much competitive Snake. So you have your snake, and you've got to defeat your opponent's snake. Either by locking itself in your snake, or making him kill himself. It's quite fun, actually. Very competitive. And in Mode B, there are evil tadpoles. Ooh. Next. Right, Swords and Sandals 2. We've already recapped on Swords and Sandals 1. You're a gladiator, you go around, you beat people up. But this time it's not Chaos who's your opponent. No, he's merely a pawn now in the light of everything. Now you have to go up against the evil Emperor Antares. And oh boy, we're going to kick his ass. Molten Death everything! Right, next game is going to be Transbot. Okay, so this is a Master System game. Sega Master System game, made a long time ago, actually. I believe, like 29 years ago, 30 years ago, something like that. Anyway, it's your basic 2D side-scrolling shooter. Not very long, and it's one of those games that pretty much loops every two levels, so yeah. But, yeah, Transbot. Yay! Right, what's next? There's still a few to go. Streets of Rage 2, my only co-op Let's Play of next year. Me and Exdeath are back, and we are here to kick Mr. X's ass again after our last time we did in Streets of Rage 1. So we're back with Streets of Rage 2, with him playing as a little child, and me playing as a roided-up wrestler, Max. This is going to go well, I believe. Alright, we've still got a little bit to go here. Pokemon White, okay, that's an obvious one for a lot of people. They saw it the moment they saw the montage. So yes, I am doing Generation 5 of Pokemon. Pokemon White. My hatred of Snivy is going to explode in this Let's Play. Yes. And, well, we take 6 different Pokemon since the Unova region, and until the Elite Four, you can't actually get any of the previous 4 generations of Pokemon. We gotta take 6 completely different Pokemon to the Elite Four and become champions. Now, as much as I hate Snivy, there is a saving grace in all of this. I get to try and get a Haxorus, my favorite Pokemon. Hells yeah! Right, next up, we've still got, like, what, 6 to go? Alex Kidd in Miracle World. Okay, so this is a game that I would, when I used to do streams, it'd be the first game I always played. It's a Master System game. It's a game built into Master System, so if your first console was a Sega Master System, usually this is the first game you'd have played. And it was for me as well. This is probably the first game I ever played, but never completed it. It's quite a tough game. But yeah, you go around as Alex Kidd. He's a little monkey with an afro. Pretty much what I used to look like when I was about 4. Seriously, I had an afro. No clue why, but yeah. You go around punching things with your gigantic fist, trying to save your brother, and trying to find out where your father's gone. You're a prince, by the way. And at the end of it, you still don't succeed the throne. It's your brother that was just cooped up in a castle for ages. Nah, ungrateful little bastard. Alright. A little bit to go here, 5 to go. Super Mario World is going to be my first Let's Play of next year. In fact, it's going to start on New Year's Eve this year, where you go around with Mario and Yoshi, possibly. And you go around Super Mario World trying to save the Princess Peach, who's been kidnapped by Bowser again. So yes, also you got to defeat Bowser's evil ex-boyfriends. No, his children. Seriously, he is the world's worst father. And he's gonna get a lot of life insurance from them when we're done with them. Right, next up, we only got 5 to go. Fight Night Round 2. Okay, I might as well put a boxing game in for this. In fact, I've got 2. So we get to go through the life of a brand new boxer trying to become the world boxing champion. There's gonna be a lot of punches, a lot of jabs, uppercuts, haymakers, and a few headbutts in amateur. Sorry, used to be a bouncer, apparently. I try to give him a backstory. Ignore me! Right, 3 to go. Victory Boxing Contender, my other boxing game. This one, you can't create your own character. It's for the PS1. You get to play as people like a muscled up, tattooed up, bald British man with no teeth. Quite accurate, actually. A Spaniard in Speedos. Probably not as accurate. And an African man who can stretch out his arms like Mr. Tickle. I detect a hint of stereotypical racism in there. Right, 2 left. Alright, the Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures. Now, if people don't know, I'm a huge fan of the Angry Video Game Nerd. I find it absolutely hilarious. And it's actually been the reason for me to Let's Play a few games. E.T., for example. You know, and a few others. Just, you know, really bad games. So yeah, so I thought I'd give this game a go. Bought it earlier this year. I believe it was like the first game. I think it was the last game I Let's Played before I went in for my operation in June this year. And obviously, the Angry Video Game Nerd's second game is, I think either it's recently come out or it's going to come out soon. The Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures 2, A Simulation, which I'll probably Let's Play as well at some point. Very fun series of games. Music is epic in this game. So awesome. I like the references to the Angry Video Game Nerd the Angry Video Game Nerd series on YouTube. And last but not least, no surprise, it's Card Shark. Card Shark's a PS1 card game, and pretty much what you do in it is you go around, you take on a bird's severed head, a monkey's severed head, a frog's severed head, a dog whose birthday's today's severed head, a teapot, and a lot of other weird random characters in types of card games like blackjack, speed, concentration, and other stuff that's not as important as that. Alright guys, and that is all the Let's Plays done for next year. What are we on? 24 minutes! Bloody hell! So guys, you're going to be getting a long video today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. What Let's Plays are you looking forward to seeing? And are there any games that you would like for me to Let's Play? Maybe there's some that I don't know about. That you would feel would be, well, I think you'd enjoy this, or I think you'd pull his hair out over it. I don't really mind, to be honest. Not to say that I'm running out of ideas. I'm still going through 2 games right now. And stuff like that. Not running out of ideas. Just wondering, what games would you guys like for me to see? So, post both down below. Games you want me to see and games you're looking forward to for next year. Dragon Quest IX is going to be finishing very soon. In fair few in like 3 weeks or so. If anyone wants to know what Let's Plays I'm doing for the end of that, for pretty much the end of this year, I might as well tell you. We've got World Soccer coming up in December. We've got Dark Castle for the Genesis coming up as well. World Soccer's for the Master System. We've got HBO Boxing, finally, the last game that you guys wanted me to Let's Play in my poll last year. We have a Christmas special, which I'm going to keep secret, but you can see the name of it anyway. Forget it. It's Days Before Christmas for the Genesis. That's going to be going for 4 days until Christmas Eve. Obviously, not uploading on Christmas Day again. Deal or No Deal for the Nintendo Wii, my first Wii game on the in December as well. That's going to start, I believe, on Boxing Day. And Rise of the Robots, which I mentioned already. That's going to start on the 29th. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, if you would like for me, if you know any games that you think that I would like to Let's Play at some point, whatever, post them down below and I will put them into due consideration. And what games are you looking forward to next year? Next year is going to be a big year for Masterath Gaming. Masterath Gaming is going to celebrate its 1,500th video next year. It's also going to be celebrating 150 Let's Plays. So, yeah, that is obviously a lot of Let's Plays. A huge amount of Let's Plays. So, overall, next year, there will be 38 Let's Plays going up. And I hope you enjoy them all. And, well, I'll see you tomorrow for my next part of Dragon Quest IX. I'm Masterath, and I'll see you then.